I hope everyone is having a great evening. I am so excited to be here this evening to share with you some simple tips on how to use oils in your day-to-day life and just make it super easy and simple for you to enjoy them and get the benefits of them. So I'm just going to make sure I'm going live in the right group for a moment. Refresh this. As you pop in here, I'll just quickly introduce myself. My name is Samantha, and I have been using essential oils for the past 2 years, specifically therapeutic grade oils. And I'm also a yoga teacher. I've taught yoga for the past 4 years. I've been practicing for about 7, and I just love tools that I can use for a more holistic lifestyle. I really got started into yoga for extreme anxiety and stress. I really had some issues with that for a while in my life, and I was looking for natural ways that I could combat that. And so I started doing more research. I asked my mentor, and they recommended that I go to acupuncture. So I tried acupuncture, and that led me down the path to yoga and eventually essential oils. And I used to have these terrible chest pains. I would have extreme anxiety attacks. And I started using my breathing techniques, and I started showing up to yoga consistently, showing myself love, caring for myself, and that really helped me to combat a lot of those issues that I had. So I am so grateful to be able to share with you some things that have helped me, and I know that they will help you as well. So if you have any questions, just type them in the chat box as we go. And yay, I'm so excited. Hello, Victoria. I hope you're doing great. I hope school's great. A quick tip for you as a student. This is something that I used so much as a student. It's called Stress Away Oil. It's really great. And also rosemary oil. There's some cool studies out there about how it's very helpful for memory retention when you're studying. So check those out. So we're going to talk about the things on my script because I will ramble on forever if I don't stick to a specific topic. So we're going to talk about ways that you can just use oil simply in your day. Like sometimes it's like it can be overwhelming. Like, what do I do? Do I have to go do all this research? So I want this video to be just like a simple way, something that you can refer back to when you're like looking for ways to start using oils in your life. So what are they? What are essential oils? They're the most potent part of the plant. A lot of times we refer to them as the lifeblood of the plant. They're extracted from steam distillation mostly, also hydrodistillation and cold press. So like lemon oils and citrus oils are cold pressed from the rind. They come from flowers, they come from shrubs, they come from herbs, they come from barks on trees. There's all different substances that essential oils come from. They are helpful for providing support in almost every system in the human body. So the skeletal system, the muscular system, the circulatory system, the respiratory system. They're great for brain support, for mental support, for emotional balancing. Hello, Jeremy. How are you doing? How are you enjoying yoga and OKC? They are also amazing for enhancing one's meditation practice, your yoga practice, your spiritual practice, whatever that may be for you. They're an amazing tool for helping us to just be more mindful and to raise our own vibrational frequency. So I love that about oils. And there's about 300 essential oils out there in the world, but you only need about 12 of them to have a really good kit that you can work with in your own life. So tests have shown that oils can reach your liver and your thyroid within 3 seconds whenever they are inhaled. So whenever you inhale, like I'm going to take my Valor oil, an oil of bravery, and I'm going to smell that to give me courage in this video. Wow, I love Valor so much. And Valor is amazing for bravery. They say that it was an ancient recipe the Roman soldiers would use before they would go into battle. So whenever you inhale an oil, it's been found in the liver and in the bloodstream within 3 seconds. Whenever you put an oil on topically on your skin, it's been found in the bloodstream within 26 seconds. And it takes about 6 to 8 hours for them to expel from your healthy body. So think about things that we use every day. Whenever we put on lotion, whenever we put on hair care, our makeup, our skin is the biggest organ of our body. So if essential oils are being absorbed so quickly through your body, so is every other chemical, every other substance that you're putting on your body. So it's so important that we really are aware of the things that we're putting on our body day to day, because so many of us experience toxicity overload, and worst case scenario, that can lead to diseases in our body because our bodies are so toxic and we're not cleansing them, we're not using products that are really going to help support our body's systems and enhance them instead of wear them down and really make us lethargic and work havoc on our immune systems and overall vitality in our lives. So I really love using my oils for that, for all kinds of natural energy uses and so many others. So let's get to business. We'll talk about oils. So they're nothing new. Essential oils have been used for centuries. The Egyptians, they used essential oils in their embalming practices. They have the oldest recipe for deodorant. There's also Babylonians, they placed orders for cedarwood, for myrrh, for cypress. Pakistan and Rome used essential oils in their common bathhouses. So since the 20th century, we've been kind of making, they're resurfacing back into the science industry, which I think is cool because there's a lot more scientific research about them. So there's different types of oil. This is really important because if you look at something called German spectrometry reading, it's where you look at the vibrational frequency of anything. And whenever you go to buy an oil in the store, like say you're going to go to Sprouts and there's a brand there and you're going to get that oil and you have an issue and you read online that you can use this peppermint oil, we'll say, for pain, and you apply it, you pour it all over let's say your knee hurts and you don't get any results. But whenever you use a therapeutic grade oil, you might put 2 or 3 drops on your knee and you immediately feel results. That's because the FDA does not regulate the essential oil industry, and there only has to be 5% essential oil in any oil that you buy in the store. But with Young Living, we have our seed to seal promise, meaning that we own the farm. They're completely organic. We never use pesticides. We raise that seed that we put in the ground, and we distill it at the correct temperatures, and we make sure that it is completely a medicinal product that you can use. So that's what's so important, is that whenever you're looking to go to these more natural routes, you want to make sure that you're doing the research to know that it really is a good product that doesn't have any additives in it. So that's the difference between our oils and oils that you buy at the stores, that they have medicinal properties to them. Other oils are purely for aromatics. So I challenge you to go, after this video, go into your, let's just start with your bathroom. Go into your bathroom, look at your shampoo, turn around the bottle, and if you cannot pronounce half of the ingredients on that bottle, you need to reconsider what you're putting on your body every day. Go research them. Look up the names of the products that are in your shampoo. What is glycerin? What is sulfate? What are these things? What are the long-term causes that they can have on my body and my health? So I challenge you to do that. Send me a picture if you do. I want to know. I'll help you if you're not sure what some of those things are and maybe what the long-term can be for your body. So let's talk about how you can start making the switch, right? It's super simple. One thing that I love to do is make my own DIY air freshener. So a lot of times the air quality in our home is 40 times more toxic than outside with our exterior pollutions that we experience. So something I love to do is I call this my happy oil, Citrus Fresh. It has like mandarin and tangerine and spearmint, and I'll put it in a little spray bottle with distilled water and just spray it throughout my house to get this totally amazing, refreshing smell. And it's so much cleaner than like those aerosol, cleaners, what is it called? Not air spray. I want to say hairspray, but fragrances that you spray throughout your home, and it's a lot cleaner than that. It's just essential oils. So that's something that you can do, and make your home smell amazing and be very refreshed and energized. Something else that I love to do is clean with my essential oils. So make the air smell clean, but lemon essential oil is awesome for cleaning with. Lemon has a lot of antimicrobial, antibacterial properties in it. So you can add this to, I recommend a glass spray bottle because plastic, sometimes the oils can seep through that. And then I'll also use my Thieves. Thieves is awesome. It has been around forever, this blend of rosemary and eucalyptus. It is amazing, amazing for boosting your immune system. So whenever we clean our homes and remember our skin's the biggest organ on our body, and we're using some of these really harsh chemicals, we're absorbing them into our bloodstream, and they're also causing that toxicity in our bodies. So one way that you can really cleanse the toxicity in your body and boost your immune system and not tax your liver is to use pure essential oils for cleaning. And Thieves is great. It actually works. Like I'm telling you, it gets rid of grime. I use it for every surface in my home, for my counters, for the bathtub, for the kitchen, because it also kills bacteria, because it's cinnamon is in there, lemon is in there. It's antibacterial, antimicrobial, antiparasitic. So it works, and it actually helps you to boost your immune system when you get it on your skin instead of taxing it. And I think that's awesome. That's reason enough, because we clean a lot in our lives. So why not have something that smells amazing, gives you aromatherapy, and is helping you to boost your immune system? So I love that about it. Let's see, what other oil do I want to talk about? Peppermint. So peppermint oil, I absolutely love peppermint. It's a classic. Type a 1 in the chat box if you like peppermint. You can also share a way that you like to use peppermint oil. So peppermint is awesome for so many things. I mostly like to use it when I get headaches. So I will use it, I'll just take it here. This bottle has a condenser on the top, and so what I'll do is I'll just tip it over, because remember, a little goes a long way, and I'll just rub it here. I might put it across my forehead and then on my temples, and it's really, really helpful for soothing any kind of tension, headache I might have. I'll also rub my palms together and take some deep breaths. Take 5 to 10 deep breaths of the peppermint oil, because it's going to help to cleanse your nasal passages. It's also very energizing, so I love to use this oil before I go to work out. If I'm like, oh, I'm not really feeling it today, or I don't really want to get on my yoga mat today, because we're humans, right? I'll take some deep inhales of my peppermint oil, and whoo, I'm energized. I'm ready to do it. It's very awesome, because whenever you smell something, it directly affects the limbic portion of your brain, which is also attached to your mood, to your memory, to your hormones. So they are powerful tools to help use to balance your own brain chemistry. So peppermint, classic. Right now in my diffuser right there, I am diffusing lavender and cedarwood, because it's the evening time. I'm ready to start winding down, and those oils really help me to relax. So lavender is amazing. It has over 200 uses, and we have our own lavender farm in France, and we also have one in Mona, Utah. Jeremy and I went and visited the lavender farm. You can go to the lavender farm. We went and toured the distillery, and we saw them planting lavender. It was just such a cool experience, and it really made me super passionate about what Young Living is doing for the future, because to me this is all about the future of humanity. Why I do this is because I grew up on a farm, and we had a close relationship with plants, with animals, with people, and we have to continue that tradition of our ancestors. We have to keep the land pure. We have to keep the water pure. We have to keep the things that we put in our bodies pure, because our body's a temple, right? So I really, really appreciate that, that we're continuing that legacy, and I want to help do that in any way I can. So lavender is amazing as an anti-inflammatory. You can also use it like a spray on your pillow if you're trying to sleep better at night. Jeremy, you love to use lavender on the yoga mat. Oh, that's a really smart idea. So when you go into chaturanga, it just smells really good. You're super chilled out. I also love to use lavender in my mascara. I'll put a drop in my mascara, and it's really great for helping your lashes to grow longer. So those are some ways to use lavender. It's also amazing for cuts, for stings, for bug bites. As we go into the spring and summer season, it's like my go-to. I love it. For fire ants, put them on there. It's awesome. So can't go wrong. It's a classic. Frankincense. Type a 2 in the chat box if you love using Frank. Frank is amazing. He's my best friend. I love Frank, number one, for my meditation practice, for helping to really calm myself. I'll do a meditation, I'll do some breathing techniques, and it's really helpful for my spiritual practice. I love it, really helps me to ground. I also love to use it on my skin because it's amazing for your skin, for nourishing your skin. It's also amazing for helping your hair to grow and to have a healthy scalp. It's amazing for allergies. If you experience allergies, I highly recommend diffusing this, rolling it onto your lymph nodes, smelling it throughout the day. It is so amazing. Frankincense has so many uses, it's endless. I could go on all night about frankincense. It's so amazing. It's a super prized oil, and the fact that it's in this kit, it ends up being like $5 for each oil in this kit, and frankincense alone is like $70 on its own because it's super, super prized. So that's really cool that they really give it to you at a still. And then Valor. Valor is a new oil that's been added to the kit, and I am so happy about this. The first oil that got me introduced to Young Living was my body worker, Lundy May. You might know her. She rubbed Valor on my feet and on my neck, and I was like, wow, I was really experienced a transformational experience with this oil. The smell of it has such amazing smell to it. It has blue tansy, frankincense, geranium, camphor wood, and black spruce. And again, this is the oil that was said to be used by the Roman soldiers before they go out into battle. It's great for bravery. It's great for helping to get over trauma in your life. It is amazing. It also has one of the same frequencies as the spine. So you could do, if you're working on some balancing poses in yoga, you can smell your Valor. You can also apply it to your spine or your lower back. And it's really, really amazing for spinal health as well. Commonly used in the raindrop technique, which is a proprietary blend and technique that Young Living does. Okay, so the next oil is Digize. Digize, I thought that I didn't use this oil very much until I found like 5 empty bottles of this. And I was like, wow, I guess I do use Digize a lot. So I love to use this for my cycle during the month for bloating and cramping. It's a great natural remedy for that. It's also great if you experience a weak digestive system. You can rub it topically onto your belly, and it's very, very helpful. You can also do it sublingual underneath the tongue. Take a drop of it that way. It's super helpful for bloating, for indigestion, for heartburn, for nausea. It's an amazing blend that's really helpful for that. Okay, what's next? Raven. Raven is awesome. If you like eucalyptus oil, type a 3 in the chat box because I love eucalyptus. And this has a few different types of eucalyptus oil in it. It also has wintergreen. The Native Americans would chew on the bark of the wintergreen to actually help their respiratory system. They did that long ago, and now we're distilling it and we're using it for that same thing. So I had a really bad cough early into the fall season and all this congestion in my chest, and it was so bad. And I'd always heard people talk about using the Raven oil for congestion, but I never experienced it. I don't get sick. Honestly, I use my oils every day and I don't get sick. I put 2 and 2 together, you know, you decide. But I just don't get sick. Jeremy doesn't get sick. We haven't been sick in years, and we use our oils consistently every day throughout the day. So Raven oil, I remembered that I could use this, and I put it on my chest, and then I put some coconut oil on my chest, kind of make my own natural Vicks Vapor Rub, and I put a warm hot compress on there, and it helped me so much. Like in 2 to 3 days, it completely broke up all the congestion in my chest. I would rub it on my lymph nodes throughout the day. I'd spray thieves into my throat, and it completely took away all my congestion and my issues. So wow, it was really profound for me. So I love Raven, and I never want to go without it again. Hey, Aunt Teresa, how are you doing? So Raven oil. Tell me how you like to use Raven oil. Panaway. I just recently helped a friend try some Panaway oil. She's been having all kinds of neck pains forever, and I was like, here, I just rubbed a little Panaway on her neck. She comes back a few minutes later, and she's like, what was that? Because I feel like I have a new neck. She was like, I couldn't even hardly turn my neck to the side, and I feel great. Panaway is awesome. It has clove, it has wintergreen, it has helichrysum oil. It's great for pain relief, for muscular, skeletal issues, for tendons, for tissue repair. If you're an active person, you need Panaway. I have a janky knee, and Panaway gets on there almost every night, and it helps keep me active. So I absolutely love Panaway for sore muscles and joints and things like that too. You can take a cup of Epsom salt, put a few drops of Panaway in there, take a bath in it. You'll be completely revived. It's amazing. So we talked about Stress Away a little bit. I used this a ton when I was a student, and I was just huffing Stress Away all the time. This has a roller filament on it, so I really like that because it just makes it easy to roll onto your wrist, onto your neck. And that's typically where I wear my oils. I just wear them as a perfume. They work great, and people are always like, you smell amazing. So I know that it doesn't bother them, because a lot of times with perfumes, it's like you either love it or you hate somebody's perfume. And with oils, I feel like it's, especially if you're working in close quarters in an office or workspace, no one ever gets upset with the smell of my oils. So I like that. It makes me happy that other people are getting benefits from them as I'm wearing them. So these are some of the ways that I love using essential oils. There's so many ways that you can use them. This is my kit. This kit did it all. It started it all for me. It was amazing. I still use every single oil in this kit. This is my diffuser, and the kit just got revamped. So it has this Valor oil, and it also has Peace and Calming oil in it, which is amazing. So there's 12 oils in this kit, and there's a diffuser. It is amazing. It's $165. If you're like, how do I get started? Get your kit. It's the best way to get started. Whenever you get started with your kit, you also join our Oily family. So we have a huge community online where we share tips and tricks on how you can use your oils. Also, I give you a beautiful welcome gift in the mail with a roller bottle. You'll get a diffuser necklace like this where you can wear your oils throughout the day and use them, a welcome book, and we have all kinds of private training that we do to help you make the switch to the non-toxic lifestyle, to help you reach your wellness goals, because that's what we're here for. That's what we're passionate about, is working with you to help you get started, because it's a lifetime journey. It doesn't just happen overnight, and so we just want you to know that we're here for you. When you're ready to get started, just let us know, because we have a great, awesome community. This is an empowerment of people who are coming together, and they're taking their health into their own hands, and they're taking their family's health into their own hands, because you're the gatekeeper of the things that you allow into your home and for your families. So whenever you're ready to get started, let us know. Thank you so much for giving me your time this evening. It's an absolute blessing. I feel that God has given us all of the things we need on earth to really supply and take care of us, and I truly feel that essential oils are a part of that. There's an amazing book called The Oils of Ancient Scripture by Dr. David Stewart, and he talks about how essential oils are mentioned in the Bible hundreds of times. So this is nothing new, my friends. but I am so grateful to have this knowledge still today. And if you have any questions, you can go to my website, zendoyoga.com. I'll type it in the comments here. There's tons more videos there for you to watch about using oils with your animals, emotional balancing, the non-toxic home. So I have lots of information there. You can also share this video. If you share this video, I'm doing a giveaway. I'm going to give away a diffuser necklace and an essential oil roller bottle. So whoever shares this video the most on your page and you share it with friends, I'm going to be contacting you and giving you one of these beautiful necklaces. So have a great night. I'll talk to you soon.